Yo, yo, what's up? It's your girl Bree, Skulls and Bones 444. Today is the Capricorn full moon. And you know what? Capricorn is represented by the Devil card. Oh boy. And may God help you if you have several places in your chart with Capricorn in it, like I do. Anyways, pay attention to all the synchronicities. I have seen 45, 45, and 47, 47 on the timer lately. And pay attention to the animals. I've heard crows and blue jays. I've seen cardinals. Pay attention to the plants that you see. And a quick little recap from the first video that you must see because it matches up with what's going on. I really believe that they did their ritual a few days early, okay? And they sacrificed cats, and I want to say raccoons, and maybe even ugh, not skunk, but I don't know. I said it in the first reading, but it's for sure it's been cats, and somebody, a dark witch, is astral traveling to you at night, giving you nightmares and to siphon off your energy. And this dark witch is either the karmic's mother or divine masculine's karmic's mother. But I'm thinking it's more of 211 on the timer. I'm thinking it's more of the karmic mother. Okay, and you got like frazzled hair, her teeth look like sharp, whatever. And you may be feeling like you're getting choked in the middle of the night. Okay. And there is a dark high priest and that was involved in this ritual. You guys remember in my past recordings where I said I was talking about who these coven members were. A lot of them were musically inclined. And well, I talked about a guy named James H. Okay, he's in a small family band, musically inclined, and the band's name is one word, but I hyphenated it to keep the privacy. So just the first part of the band's name is called Psycho. I'm not going to give the rest of the name. He obviously pissed off. He wants to crank up the game with attacking your health, dear feminines. And, if you guys are feeling tired, cranky, confused, hurt, that's not you. That's them. That's the coven. They are projecting their energy onto you because they know that they're screwed. But you know what? That's not your problem. Return to sender tenfold, respectfully. And with the masculine, I can't say this enough. The masculine needs to stop. 444 on the timer, divinely protected. The the masculine needs to stop asking for advice about his love life. Okay, because these people aren't your friends. They don't wish you well. They've been trying to sacrifice the feminine, and if they can't get to her, you're next. And they've been working against you too. They have fucked you over. So you're gonna have to be bold and courageous and crack the ice. I mean, you guys have already spoken up to everybody else, and a lot of people have pushed you away or disowned you, and honestly, fuck them. They're really not good people at all. And the other shit that I was gonna say was the establishment, because a lot of people in this coven, okay, musically inclined, and they play at this one establishment that I shall, remain anonymous. I sense that they're gonna go out of business. 616 on the timer. Because they have been putting in way too much money into magic and this and that and paying for witch doctors, whether it's here in America or somewhere out like in South America, whatever. Needless to say, spending money on stupid shit that they could be using to keep their establishment. Okay. One more. Hmm. Hold on a damn minute. I'm back. Sorry. Had some dog duty there. 7-Eleven on the timer before. Um, I gotta say something. I am so sad about Ozzy. Oh my goodness. That must have been a one hell of a show to see. And I mean, I know that he's not in his prime anymore, that's for damn sure. And he had to sit in a chair. But besides that, I mean, and he may not have sounded the same, but it's the fucking memories. Okay, because that dude went through a lot of shit. And then I know there's gonna be debates that, oh, Dio was better, but guys, you gotta admit, man, like, just Ozzy, bro. He's a legend. Anyways, Capricorns. What do the Capricorns need to hear? And like in the previous video, I'm sensing that 8:38 on the timer before I even say it. In the collective, a lot of feminines could have had miscarriages and stillborns, which I am very sorry. My condolences. But that's because that shit was done by dark witches and warlocks, is what it was. Because there's other covens around the world, guys. And now, if those dark witches are losing their children, 919 on the timer, if they're having miscarriages and stillborns, wouldn't wish that upon anybody, but that is the divine and the archangels and deities saying, this is the pain. Hate to do this to you, but this is the pain. Anyways, here we go. Capricorn. Lots of fighting going on everywhere. Two more. Capricorn. There we go. Mama, I'm coming home. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Six of Cups reversed. The karmic. This is your karmic who you have no good memories with. You probably haven't spoken to this person in a very long time. But when you left them, that's when the black magic started. This could have been starting in 2017, 2018, shit like that. So that's what, 8 to 10 years, maybe 14 for some of you guys out there. Well, he can't come back. He's been officially kicked out of your energy and out of your space. He's been trying to break through the walls, but Saint Michael the Archangel and your spirit guides are like, no, no, you're done. And they are crying, like crying a river. And it's playing victim on one side and then totally screaming and lashing out at other people at the same time. Anyways, what else, Cappies? Never would have thought. This person, your karmic may actually try. It's gonna be two ways. They're gonna try to come to you to come off all suave, debonair, but really and truly they're looking for a fight. They're gonna have a recorder on them. There's gonna be a weapon on them, and they're gonna edit that, the message so it's to make you look like a piece of shit because they're still trying to get evidence to make you look like a piece of shit, and you're not a piece of shit. You know, damn, stuck together big time. Mm. Big message. So much anger and rage. Wow, Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, the blindfold is off. The masculine can see everything. The blindfold is off. There is no tricking anybody anymore whatsoever. That's nice. That's why, look, again, the Six of Cups in reversed. And over here, crossing it, the King of Cups upright. This is your real masculine. And look, I hate to get ahead of the reading, but shit. King of Cups upright with the Queen of Cups upright. There you go. That's a match right there. Okay, what else can we get for the Six of Cups reversed and the King of Cups? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Somebody being lazy as shit. The Six of Cups reversed, the karmic. Lazy, lazy, lazy as shit. But, I mean, hardcore loves to work with dark magic. Two of Cups reversed. Really, really hell bent on trying to keep you and the masculine apart. Doing that by magic, but see, yeah, his magic doesn't work anymore. Yeah, his magic doesn't work anymore, and you know what? He was working in tandem in the beginning, working in tandem with his karmic, but they're not a pair anymore. And for a while, your karmic was working with the masculine's karmic too. But because the karmic has lost his power 1818 on the timer, that partnership is done with. King of Pentacles reversed. The karmic, oh my gosh, a broke ass motherfucker. I mean, could have told people that you were all about money and shit, but that's not the case at all. This motherfucker is all about money and being all bougie, having the finer things in life, and if you ain't got money, then you ain't got shit. Well, that's him. He ain't got shit. He's homeless. I still see him like living outside of, or living inside of a truck. I keep seeing a truck. I don't know, like a fucking Dodge Ram. High Priestess upright. This is you. Yeah, they've definitely learned that they fucked around and found out. Three of Swords reversed. Heartbreak is healed. You're not heartbroken by this shit anymore. And the King of Cups upright, he's not heartbroken anymore either. Like, well, in the sense, he's heartbroken with how he listened to the lies, and then he was heartbroken with himself because 2002 on the timer. He was heartbroken with himself for letting you go based off of rumors and lies, but now that he knows, he's done known, healing his heart, and coming. Because here's the King of Cups right there, man. Queen of Swords upright. Oh, y'all are telling your truth. Y'all are speaking your truth. Y'all don't give a shit who likes it and who doesn't. You're speaking your truth because you know what? Everybody heard only the karmic side. Nobody gave you a chance to let you speak your side of the story. Because they did isolation spells on you and then silence spells on you. The That is another pair right there. Because look, oh shit, I'm getting ahead of the reading, but the Emperor with the Empress. That's a match right there again. Let me show you. The Emperor, the Empress. Sweet man. The Hermit, bright. Okay, that go in two ways. You and the masculine already did the hard work of shadow work, but because there's been a lot of gang stalking, 22, 33 in the timer, because you're still being gang stalked, feminine, so you might want to be on the down low. But you've been through the dark night of the soul. Masculine has been through the dark night of the soul. But still, lay low, feminine, because these people are psychotic. Could also talk about, too, that your karmic doesn't want to go into hermit mode. Let's look. It's funny. You see that hand coming out from the grave? It's kind of like, no, I am not going to go and face my inner demons. The Tower reversed. Oh, they know that this reconciliation is coming. They don't know when, and it's scaring the shit out of them. Like, okay, so these people know that the reconciliation is coming. There's gonna be future marriages, and there's also gonna be arrests being made. Yep. Shit. King of Wands upright. Wow. With the holy shit. And over here, the Queen of Wands upright. Holy shit. This is starting off as a really good reading. Damn, Cappies. Because it's just, we've had enough. Capricorns, when we're on a mission, we're on a fucking mission, and we're gonna work on the project until it's finished. And it could take weeks, it could take months or years, but that bitch is gonna get finished. And I think the masculine has had it too. He's done with this mierda. Four of Wands upright. Yep. Here's the marriage. Here is the happiness. This is great. Ace of Wands upright. Success! This whole reconciliation and everything else, it's all gonna be a success. I'm blown away. This is awesome. And you know what's funny? I just noticed, even though Capricorn is represented by the devil card, here's the devil in reversed, which is awesome. Ooh. You have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You are totally vindicated. This King of Wands upright, he was on a mission to make sure that the truth be told about you. And that you weren't all of these nasty, ugly things that people had been calling you. I just heard, believe whatever you want, dude. But, I dated her for years. I know what she's about. And she ain't, she's not about the other bullshit y'all were saying. Suspension, you have the Hanged Man reversed. Yeah, the people that were persecuting you, and they were calling you, the Nine of Pentacles, it talks about, someone being a whore, a shitty mother, can't cook, can't clean, someone who would get CPS called on them, and perhaps, relies on men to take care of her. And well, not only is the karmic being persecuted, your karmic and their karmic, and then your masculine's karmic, because they were really sneaky, hidden enemies behind the scenes. 28:58 on the timer. These are some evil, diabolical assholes. Knight of Wands reversed. All this, the karmic just, oh my god. Taking charge, being reckless, and not thinking. Take charge of the situation. Trying to take charge of the situation, but cause I mean, this person cannot stand this marriage that's gonna happen. That also could have been part of the full moon ritual. They did the ritual a few days ago, like a week in advance. I'm trying to do magic on the crown chakra. Like I said, he's got no more powers. So, I mean, giving orders to somebody else to do magic to fuck around with the crown chakra, mainly the masculine's crown chakra, but it ain't gonna work. Return to sender tenfold, respectfully. Knight of Pentacles upright. Oh, the knight right here. This knight, oh my god, comes in very, very slowly. But he's here now. Willing to give you an offer of money, but also of love. It took him forever because it's like, wants to make sure that he knows everything before making a final decision. And it took him, he's the kind of person where he can drag ass. And unfortunately, that's what he did. Judgment upright. Everybody being judged. Even you guys being judged for how you handle this situation. Are you laughing at these people? That they're getting, what they deserve? Or are you just handling with, grace, being humble, whatever? And I really believe that you guys have been handling it with grace, dignity, and just not bothering anybody. You have the Two of Wands reversed. Yeah. Talks about having made a decision, and the King of Cups made his decision. He knows what he wants. Wants the feminine. What's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 7. Of course, this is somebody playing victim. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is the karmic playing the victim all the time. That's all he never. What a nuisance, man. Fucking annoying. Another break or the bathroom. Back. 33, 33. Okay, and well, over here in the past. Ridiculous. Somebody that was up to some shit, the karmic. Up to something. Oh, excuse me. Trying to stir the pot. I'm getting hitman because there was a hitman that was hired. There was. I mean, people chipped in and paid money for the hitman, but nothing was ever done because you guys are divinely protected. But also at the same time, this hitman, even he was like, what's with this fuckery? Something's not right. You want me to kill somebody for this? And this hitman could have privately recorded you. and realize that you were innocent. You never did anything that this karmic claims that you did. But he saw some nasty, grubby shit that the karmic was doing, especially when it came to stalking it. I want to get another card on this, but hold on. The Chariot upright. This talks about fast travel, fast movement, things picking up the pace. And then the Ace of Cups reversed. Somebody does not get their Ace of Cups. They don't get their joy. They're crying a river. The karmic is totally crying a river. What the hell is this Seven of Swords about? Oh, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. This goes two ways. The masculine realizing this shit show, dropping people around him, and going back to home, which is the feminine. Or this hitman walking away for what they were hired to do and going back home, literally 37:27 on the timer. Wow. Three of Wands reversed. Yeah. If this has to do with a hitman, then yeah. He walked up out of here and he went back home where he came from, someplace in Eastern Europe. I keep sensing maybe Germany or Poland. I don't know, or Russia? I don't know, but because this shit didn't follow through, he ain't getting rewards. He should have been fucking around with a hitman anyways. The hell? Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there is no balance with this situation with the Coven or with this karmic. His life is a fucking train wreck. Jesus. Over here, this is the upcoming future. Four of Pentacles reversed. You don't have to hold on to the last bit of property that you have. And also, this talks about how you are no longer the karmic's property because he considered you his property. Not anymore, fucker. Let's see here. Eight of Wands. Constantly been given warnings and omens of if you don't stop giving orders to other people, the shit is just gonna keep accumulating. And they've got a kid. That kid has a lot of generational karma to heal from. And if they have any kids, those poor things, they're gonna have a lot of generational karma to pay off too. And it also talks about a project I'm not supposed to say anything about it because this is a special thing you and the masculine are going to be working on. You have the Nine of Cups upright, which means you're getting everything that you've manifested and more. That's beautiful. Four of Pentacles reversed. What the fuck? Yeah. Six of Swords upright. Moving on to calmer waters. It the shitstorm done. The Lovers reversed. See, the karmic. At first they were lovers, but really it was just a marriage for money. They were working together to keep you and your masculine away from each other. And then, like I said, also, your masculine's karmic working together with the karmic behind the scenes to try to make sure or delay this reunion the longest. Because your masculine's karmic always thought that you were a homewrecker. And because your karmic was so obsessed with you and still is, that karmic feminine hates your guts. But there's no work between them. It's done. It's over with. Six of Pentacles reversed. They don't get any payouts. Fuck no. Absolutely not. The Hierophant reversed. This talks about a society, an organization, and this situation, it is a satanic coven. Their world is being turned around completely because of everything that they've lost based on this nasty ass bad apple and rotten to the core. And this nasty bad apple is diabolical as fuck. And people seeing just how diabolical he is. And really try to force you into joining this. And you weren't about it, no. You don't work for the dark. You would never work for the dark. The Tower reversed again. They all know that you're moving on to calmer waters. They all know that there's gonna be a lot of arrests made. And like I said, perhaps this establishment where these people play in bands, it's gonna go out of business. The Moon reversed. All secrets and mysteries and illusions that have come out. Yep. Especially with the hitman, too. Oh my god. Did the karmic steal money from the owners of this establishment to pay for black magic? Ooh, that is some underhanded low blow shit. Because this karmic is musically inclined, has performed at this place, and the owners are a part of this coven and could very well have stolen money from the owners to go off and pay for black magic and never told the owners anything. And he also could have stole money from his own band members and used that for money to pay for black magic. And of course, never told them either because they all trusted him. And this karmic has years of experience of stealing and lying and manipulating, and has false accounts. Wow. Oh my God. And I'm getting something else. This karmic could have even opened up checking. Oh my God. Credit cards. Could have used the owners and his own band members. Okay, their names, but switching it under false alliances, and created fake credit cards. Oh my God. And that's just now coming out. There's receipts. There's receipts to prove that this karmic did this shit. And so now these people are stuck with a shit ton of debt to pay off with money that they don't have. Wow. Talk about a plot twist. Strength in reverse. Strength is the Leo card, and this karmic has constantly been represented as the strength card, the Leo card, and this karmic has no inner strength. No inner strength within himself, nothing. But has no fucking problem stealing, lying, betraying, and took it this fucking far. And like I said, because of this shit, I really think that this establishment is gonna go belly up. Wow, you have Ten of Wands upright. Yup. Karmic debt for rest of your life. The Wheel of Fortune upright, though. Here you guys go. turning a whole new leaf around in life. That's beautiful. This really. Oh my god. Oh shit. Sorry about that. That's it. 50-50 on the timer. This karmic is in a shit toad load of karma and trouble. Oh my god. What the hell is this? 7 of Cups reversed. Yeah, the grass was not greener on the other side. That's what the masculine learned. And after the breakup happened, y'all could have been ghosted. But there was also, like I said, there was a lie that was fucking told, money offered on the table, and there was already love breakup spells going on. And after they left you, in their mind, the grass is greener on the other side with their karmic. It's funny because when I remember when I said the song "Mama, I'm Coming Home," here you are as the Empress. Mama, I'm coming home. This Page of Cups upright. I'm getting that. It's a small offer of love, but something fishy about it. I want to get a card on that. Page of Cups upright, please. 2 of Pentacles reversed, yeah. Karmic that's still adamant on trying to give you a cup. And it's a small cup, and if you were to take this, if you were to take this offer, you're going to be living in squalor. And this person's going to be like, you're going to live in squalor and accept it. 53:35 on the timer. But you feminines are way too smart. Way too smart for that shit. Because look, oh, you're getting the Ace of Pentacles upright. And look, the Sun upright too. This is beautiful. This is the divine just saying, please, here, my child, take this. You deserve everything. Especially from for all the bullshit you went through all by yourself here in the 3D. You did it. The Sun upright, all happiness for you and the masculine. And some people in the coven are happy that this karmic is getting arrested because he's fucking psychotic, especially with his attraction to minors and all the secrets coming out. And look what I just said over here. No more confusion. The Two of Swords reversed. The Master, the Devil is in reverse. No longer in your energy or in your life. No. Can't ruin your life anymore. As I mean, they were out for destruction. They cannot destroy your life anymore. They cannot fuck around with delaying your love life or your money. Nothing. Which is great. Because now with that, 10 of Pentacles upright. Everything that they took away from you, you're getting back. The love life, you are getting, career that you want, your dream career. You're never gonna lack for money again, guys. This is beautiful, really. Woo. Ace of Swords upright, a breakthrough in communication. Like I said, you're getting everything back. Breakthrough in communication in several ways, well, in two ways. Breakthrough in communication with the sacred reunion, but also finding out that there's been hidden documents that were held in secret against you, uh, from an inheritance, like an actual tangible financial inheritance. You're getting that back too. Page of Wands upright. A small little idea to take action. Action on what? And look, we have transformation with this the death card. Death can talk about actual physical death because they kept sending you 5757 on the timer. They kept sending you guys death spell after death spell, and you're still alive. But you changed for the better. Even though this experience was heartbreaking and took hella endurance and stamina, it changed you for the better. And your masculine has also changed for the better. Temperance. Learning to think using both the logic and the intuition. Finally. Finally. Because the masculine has always been more on the practical side. Now they're learning to listen to both. They're actually like, hitting themselves in the head right now because they're like, I should have followed my intuition to begin with. And then you have the 10 of Swords upright, and the 9 of Swords upright. Somebody can't sleep, nightmares the whole time. This karmic has lost their shit. Can't sleep. I mean, they're on all kinds of drugs. And I'm sensing more of uppers. I don't know, like Adderall or cocaine or some shit. What the hell is this page of wands? The magician in reversed. The dark warlock. Thinking about a plan of dark magic Well, they don't have the power for dark magic anymore. They're gonna try to use somebody else with dark magic, which, I mean, could have already happened a few days ago with the full moon ritual, but it's not gonna work. Whatever curse and hex has been sent, it is now broken and being returned to sender tenfold, respectfully. Queen goes upright. Yep, trying to attack you, but no, you're good. Knight of Cups reversed. False offer of love. You're too smart for this shit. The Fool in reversed. Oh yeah, the critic's a fool. Oh yeah, totally. Totally made a fool and an idiot out of himself. Oh, I. What a mess. What a fucking mess. Just go to prison already. That's the best thing for you. Over here, the Star reversed. Karmic could have sold their soul to the devil for fame and fortune and to be in the limelight because, I mean, they are a performer, but they don't get that. And they don't get the star as in, oh, wish upon a star. Bitch, you don't get that. You don't even deserve the feminine. Are you crazy? King of Swords upright. This is beautiful because you had the Queen of Swords upright. Speaking the truth. Masculine speaking the truth. Putting people in their fucking places. Because of this, you also have justice. This is awesome. The Seven of Wands. This talks about crying, crying to stand up for yourself. Karmic, trying to stand up for himself against the whole crowd that wants to break his neck already. But nope. Here you are, the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Sweetheart. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. No fruit of the labor. Because you get your justice. There is no fruit of the labor from the opposition to show. They did their work just with magic and to hurt. Five of Cups upright. Project did not work. Their project, their death spell project, or death magic project, no, did not work. They have no choice but to walk away, and the law is going to make them walk away from everything. The Nine of Wands. You are a spiritual warrior. You are a fucking warrior, man. For dealing with all of this, getting through all of it by yourself here in the 3D. Underestimated the hell out of you. The Six of Wands reversed. Those fuckers don't get shit. They don't get justice. The karmic ain't gonna get his stardom or fame or money. Nothing. Over here, the Five of Wands reversed. It, this is more of verbal arguing and mental arguing. I firmly believe that that card talks about the karmic having suicidal thoughts. Then you have the Page of Swords reversed. All they can do, I mean, is the lies and the lies and the lies. But the lies ain't working. Nobody believes them. Like, they're done. They're in the Five of Pentacles upright. Left out in the cold. Left out in the cold. Nobody wants to be around this person. Nobody wants to be their friend. No one is gonna stand up for him in court. Because, I mean, he was the culprit who started all this shit to begin with. Now, and this Fool reversed, they don't get their Ten of Cups. They don't get the family that they wanted with the, the feminine. Okay? They don't get their Ten of Cups with their own personal family. The masculine's karmic doesn't get her family with the divine masculine. And this whole karmic family, they're not a family anymore. And the Ten of Swords reversed, healing from all betrayal. Wheel of Fortune again. Closed chapter of your life. The Knight of Swords, of course. Can somebody please, like, I don't know, duct tape this karmic's mouth shut already? Says things out of anger, I mean, total anger outbursts. You can't take this person out in public. And the Page of Pentacles reversed. They think that they've got a plan to make money somehow. To get the fuck out of Dodge. To escape the warrants. No, dude. No. It doesn't matter how many people you prostitute with within 1 week. That money wouldn't even help you with the gas that it's going to take to get across to a different state. And then you have the Four of Swords upright. You can rest. Talks about rest. Three of Cups upright. Next to the wood. That was the Five of Swords upright. Somebody, once again, trying to have a strategy. That was the Third of Cups. I mean, that was the third party, but that third party is gone with the fucking Devil in reversed. Queen of Wands. Woo-woo. The World reverse. Yeah, their world of karma will never stop. They have a lot of reincarnations to go through. Like, damn. Three of Pentacles reversed. This was a group of three trying to work together to prevent this reunion from happening. Did not work. In this group, the karmic coming up with an idea because he can't use magic, but then making his karmic and making your masculine's karmic do the magic failed. Oh well, too bad. So sad. If you guys like this message, please like and subscribe. And if it resonates, I want to see some here. If that fucker, if that fucker stole money, holy shit. Wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put shit past this person. Hmm. You can't make this shit up. You, you can't make this kind of shit up. Queen of Wands upright. To the King of Wands upright. Ace of Wands. You have the Empress upright. To the Emperor upright. Moving on to calmer waters, getting what you manifested. The Sun. Ace of Wands, success with the future projects. Four of Wands, marriage, celebration. You have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords right here. Damn, almost a. Wow. The only thing that's missing. It would have been really cool. It would have been really fucking cool if the King of Pentacles came out upright, but no. So, but let's see here, yeah. King of Cups right there. Queen of Cups right here. Nope, got your Justice. Yep. Devil is gone out of your energy. The High Priestess. Like I said, right here. I mean, this is a hell of a power couple. One hell of a power couple. Yeah. King and Queen of Cups. Sweethearts. Absolute sweethearts. Even though the masculine did fuck up a bit, yes. He is in remorse, regret for what he did. The Empress and the Emperor. That's top notch duty, guys, for a pair. King and Queen of Wands. Yup. Y'all are ready to go. Ready to start a whole new shit. A whole new thing. A project, but I ain't saying what the hell it is. But it's gonna be a success with the Ace of Wands. You got the Four of Wands upright. Let's go. Ready to get married. Woohoo! And yeah, Queen of Pentacles upright, trying to make that bag. And the Queen and King of Swords. This is a wonderful reading. You know, and I hate to put it this way, but the collective gets to have the last laugh. And they had no idea that you were a high priestess and shit. Some of y'all didn't even know yourselves. Well, let me finish putting the rest of this shit away and then I'm gonna give y'all the love deck. It's Love Oracle. Okay. Love Oracles. And then I let you go. I think tomorrow I might write a special message because this Capricorn full moon has so much change to it. Half good and half bad. So be on the lookout for that if I do that. Whew, sorry, damn, I'm telling you. July 4th and 5th, the firecrackers and picking up after those kids' messes and shit. Because those parents, from where I live, those parents don't give a fuck what those kids do. Anyways, Capricorns. Coño! Okay. Make the effort. Yeah. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. The masculine is definitely gonna make the effort. Yeah. He knows he does. Healing family issues. Well, we know for damn sure that that's not the. I believe that the masculine part of the healing journey with the dark night of the soul is healing dark areas of your life when it does come to family problems, like maybe you had an absent parent or something. And I know that, I took the time to heal with my mother. Healing family issues. This took the masculine a long time. And maybe he will always be in this energy, but I think that there's at least a line of communication. And then you have unrequited love. Huh, yeah. The feminine has no fucking love for the karmic at all. all. And the masculine has no love whatsoever for their karmic. And healing from family issues, this could also talk about healing from the betrayal of the karmic family. Feminines had to heal from the betrayal from the karmic family. And the masculine, he's having to heal big time from betrayal of the karmic family too. These were people that he considered family. Once again, healing family issues. This has got to be more with now the karmic family and the masculine having a line of communication with their father, but this is mainly more of the karmic family. And these these family issues, the karmic family, they're not going to be healed because there's no more trust. It's been nothing but betrayal. And it says you deserve love. Absolutely. Both you and the masculine both deserve love. One more shuffle. You deserve love. Yes, you and the masculine both deserve love. The coven really tried to make the feminines feel that they deserve to be alone for the rest of their lives because of what they had been told by the karmic. The karmic was hell bent on destroying your life, and that you wouldn't have any love or nothing, period. And the masculine, it's taken him a long time to realize that he does deserve love. He doesn't. He shouldn't have to constantly, be playing the field because he's done with that. He's had to learn his self worth. And over here, it says flirt. So when you guys have your reunion, flirt. I think the feminines don't even know what it means to flirt anymore. Ay, mi madres. Ah, reconciliation. Can't make it up. Release your ex. The karmic masculine. Release the feminine. She's living rent free in your mind because you are blocked from her energy, blocked from her space. Okay, she released your ass years ago. Fuck. And the masculine release your ex. They're an energy drainer, man. Fuck. Children. For some of you guys out there who have kids, and maybe if you're going through a child custody battle, you're gonna You're gonna win custody of your kids. And also, um, the feminine and masculine are also meant to have kids. Like I said earlier, this is gonna be they're gonna be a part of a generation. The kids are gonna be part of a generation of like crystal children. Right now, you're currently in separation, but you're gonna be, reconciling. Codependency. Karmic is not only codependent on drugs and alcohol, but codependent on everybody else and was codependent on you. And you're like, nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. And the masculine's karmic. Codependent on men to get what she wants. Thinks that she can get whatever she wants with her pussy, all of that crap. Wow, that was 26, 26 on the timer. Forgiving and learning. Absolutely. You and the masculine have learned a lot of shit throughout this whole journey. And just forgive each other. Don't hold shit over each other's head. Nope. Just forgive because the fuckery was ridiculous. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. Religious factors, karmic was definitely satanic, but you are spiritual. Your soulmate. How sweet. I'm gonna leave it right here. Wedding. It's awesome. Look at this whole journey. I mean, you're reconciling, releasing exes, children. You guys are in separation right now. All of it. You've done this process. Soulmates, wedding. You can't get any better than that. I hear wedding bells, pam pam padam, pam pam padam. All right, Cappies, I hope you enjoyed this part.